The idea of the Teen Center started about 10 or 11 years ago when Chelan was struggling to figure out what to do with teenagers. There was actually an ordinance that more than 3 teenagers could not gather in Chelan, if you can imagine that. And it was out of that we decided, all right, there needs to be some place for kids to be. And so we started looking around. We found this space that the Methodist Church graciously donates to us, and we started. The kids who come here on Friday and Saturday nights, we also started a tutoring program which happens at the high school, and there are probably a third of the kids in the middle school and high school who go through that program, if you can imagine that. So we impact kids here as they're hanging out kind of socially, and then we also impact them academically at the high school.
Yeah, for the evening program, we like to provide a warm, safe place. We provide, as Paul mentioned, meals as well, and just try to provide a nice, safe place with a positive influence for them to continue their journey growing up.
There are a lot of informal conversations between the students, both middle school and high school, and adults involved in the programs, both the tutoring program and the recreational program. And a lot of informal counseling happens that is very, very valuable to young people. I'm a retired high school teacher, and I maintain one of the hardest things in the world to do is be an adolescent in the United States culture. And we are helping to solve a lot of problems and form a lot of lifelong friendships.
The gratitude that we have for the volunteers, we do have. Just strong base, we're always looking for volunteers. And the people that come down and do activities and assist with all that are all volunteer and supporting.
People kept saying, you can't do that. You can't start a teen center. It's been tried here in Chelan. Won't work, can't work, hasn't worked. And you need a lot of money, et cetera, et cetera. So the Community Foundation, very early on, saw what we were doing. We were maybe a year or 2 into it, saw what we were doing, said, oh, we want to be a part of that, and granted us some money. And that was a huge opening for us, because then we could say, well, you know what, the Community Foundation of North Central Washington has supported us, so maybe you can too.